Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Man United transfer news. Red Devils given boost over January target as positive talks ongoing. Manchester United could potentially be busy in January as Ruben Amorim aims to get the club back on track amid reports about Harry Maguire and Randal Colomwani ahead of the window. Manchester United face another hectic week after their Manchester Derby success. The Red Devils staged a heroic comeback against their fierce rivals at the Etihad Stadium on Sunday. They now have a clash with Spurs in the Carabao Cup quarter-finals on Thursday ahead of a showdown with Bournemouth at the weekend. And while Ruben Amorim will be busy getting his players prepared, there's also plenty of work going on behind the scenes. The January transfer window opens in just a matter of weeks. The Red Devils have been linked with a move for a host of stars ahead of the winter window, while some current United players could leave. Take a look at all of the latest rumors here. Maguire holds positive talks. Former Man United captain Harry Maguire has revealed positive talks are ongoing regarding a new contract with the club. Maguire has just 6 months remaining on his current deal, with a club option to extend that for a further campaign. Speaking after the weekend's win, Maguire said, "Listen, I haven't really thought about it. I've still got this year to go, with an option in their hands. But yeah, talks are ongoing and all the signs are positive at the moment. The chat that I'm having is really positive." Maguire was given a surprise start against Man City at the Etihad and impressed in the Red Devils' victory. United handed Colomwani boost. Manchester United could be set to add to their attacking options this January with a move for Randal Colomwani. The Frenchman has found opportunities limited with current club PSG this season. He has made just 2 starts for the side, scoring twice. And the French Giants have made a decision that could benefit the Red Devils. As per L'Equipe, they would be open to sending him out on loan. United would face competition for Colomwani's services from clubs in Germany. Manchester United have been told to make a double defender swoop this summer for Brentford's Mads Roerslev and Fulham star Joachim Andersen. Ex-Red Devils defender Wes Brown said, "Joachim Andersen is a player that clubs like Manchester United might have an eye on. When you're as consistent as he is in the Premier League for a mid-table club, then you are bound to attract some interest from elsewhere. He's a player that has plenty of experience now, and should the need arise, he might be the subject of bids from clubs playing in Europe." Mads Roerslev is a tricky player who gets at players when he is on the ball, and Thomas Frank has obviously seen something squad in January. Marcus Rashford left in no doubt over Man United future after ruthless Ruben Amorim message. The big debate. Manchester United laid down a marker in their win at Manchester City, and they didn't seem to miss Marcus Rashford, whose own future once again looks far from certain. Manchester United's new era under Ruben Amorim is now really up and motoring after Sunday's superb win in the Manchester Derby, but the jury is still out on whether Marcus Rashford will be a part of it or not. Alejandro Garnacho was also dropped against Manchester City, but make no mistake, Rashford was the glaring omission. And with the decision coming just days after suggestions that the club are willing to sell him, Rashford is seemingly approaching a career crossroads. While Rashford has struggled for form over the last year, his 30-goal campaign back in 2022-23 is ample proof of what he can bring to the table. However, with funds tight and Rashford struggling to rediscover said form, would a parting of the ways be mutually beneficial for all parties? We asked the Mirror football team for their thoughts. On reflection, Ruben Amorim was absolutely right to leave Rashford out given the 2-1 victory that the Red Devils secured. But could it do the Red Devils' long-term chances more harm than good? Possibly. The academy graduate is still one of United's best players despite what has been a roller coaster season. He is the club's joint top scorer alongside captain Bruno Fernandes. But it's going to take a dramatic turnaround to see him back in the side, particularly given Amad's form. And that is a real shame. It's hard to see there being any route back, so an exit might be best for all parties, but there are limited options. Paris Saint-Germain appeared to be the most obvious candidates to sign him, as one of the only clubs able to afford his lofty signature. Real Madrid don't need him, while a move to Man City is surely a no-go at any stage. Chelsea could emerge as a surprise suitor in an arrangement similar to the one that saw them secure the services of Jadon Sancho earlier this season. But surely the French capital is his future destination, with a move away from Old Trafford seeming like a foregone conclusion already. It feels like the time has come for Marcus Rashford to leave Manchester United. He has looked disengaged and unhappy for more than 18 months, and needs a new challenge. His career is threatening to pass him by. And things don't get much worse than being left out of a squad altogether for a Manchester derby. But he could feel trapped. United will want a decent fee for him, while wages in excess of £300,000 a week will put a lot of clubs off. Ruben Amorim is showing Rashford some tough love, but serious doubts remain over whether Rashford is capable of grasping the message. Daniel Marsh. It feels like we've been here before with Marcus Rashford, and maybe that's reason enough to instigate a parting of the ways. Rashford has not looked like hitting the same. Man United make contact with Ademola Lookman'S representatives over future. Manchester United are interested in signing one of Atlanta's best players, according to Sky Sports CH journalist Sasha Tavalieri. The Red Devils have performed below expectations in the ongoing season, and they are presently 13th in the Premier League table after 16 games. However, there has been some improvement under new manager Ruben Amorim. The club recently sealed a stunning 2-1 win at Manchester City. The Portuguese tactician is likely to work with more or less the same squad until next summer, where he could be backed with a big spending spree. Tavalieri now reports that United are one of the Premier League clubs that have made contact with the representatives of Ademola Lookman over a move. Lookman was denied a summer exit by Atlanta, but the Bergamo outfit have already informed him that they will negotiate to meet his wishes next year. Lookman would perfectly suit Amorim's system. The Nigeria international was a fringe player during his time at Everton, and his fortunes did not improve at RB Leipzig. He was sent on loan to Fulham and Leicester City. However, he has had a tremendous transformation in his career since joining Atlanta. Lookman has 21 and 26 goal contributions in the last 2 seasons for the Serie A club. His reputation reached its peak after his stellar hat-trick to beat Bayer Leverkusen in the Europa League. Lookman has carried over his good form with 11 goals and 5 assists from just 19 appearances. In our view, the 27-year-old would perfectly suit Amorim's 3-4-3 setup at United. The £33 million-rated attacker can operate in a front two, but he is also impressed as an inverted forward. Lookman prefers to cut inside from the left wing at Atlanta. We believe Amorim could play him alongside Bruno Fernandes behind the main striker. He is in the peak of his career, and could prove a fantastic piece of acquisition for United. Agent of AC Milan's Theo Hernandez issues statement on his future amid links to Man United. The agent of AC Milan defender Theo Hernandez has confirmed that his client's intention is to sign a new contract with the Serie A giants, potentially dealing a fatal blow to Manchester United's hopes of signing him. United's troubles at left back have been well documented, amidst fitness concerns over Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia. Shaw remained sidelined after he picked up a fresh setback recently. Malacia, on the other hand, is slowly building up his fitness after an extremely lengthy period away from the action, and questions about his long-term suitability under Ruben Amorim persist. United have been linked to a host of left-backs including Alphonso Davies, Bayern Munich, Milos Kerkez, Bournemouth, Anthony Robinson, Fulham, Alvaro Fernandez, Benfica, and of course, Hernandez. Hernandez has 18 months remaining on his contract, and he has yet to reach an agreement with Milan over a new deal. A report covered by the People's Person relayed that the 27-year-old could be obtained for a €50 million sum. Amorim is thought to be keen on adding the player to his ranks at Old Trafford. However, it appears the United boss is set to be disappointed if the latest comments by Hernandez's agent, Manuel Garcia Quillan, are anything to go by. Quillan told Sky Sport in Italy, "We didn't talk about renewal, but about fiscal issues. The clear will is to stay and renew, we've said it many times." Hernandez has been a regular starter for Milan this season, featuring in nearly every Serie A game. It was therefore peculiar when he remained on the bench during their 0-0 draw with Genoa over the weekend, as Paulo Fonseca opted for Aaron Caracol. When asked about this, Quillan remarked, "These are not decisions that are up to him. He respects his teammates, and when a player plays in one role, the other doesn't play. It also happened to Rafael Leo. You have to respect the coach's choices." If Hernandez continues to be overlooked by Fonseca, it will be interesting to see whether his transfer stance will change, potentially inviting United to initiate a move for him. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video with more latest updates.